Nobody else give you credit, give you flowers. You don't off the clock, and that's what we're gonna do.
Off the
I'm gonna
con.
tell you
Thank
something
you
right
for
here,
giving me the platform, man,
bro.
to express
That's
my
that's
perspective.
that's real shit though. I ain't even saying that to Glazier. So I guess we're gonna lead into you right here. Where you see Georgia at right now? Georgia right now is for the last couple of years, man. They're the Lakers. I want you to tap into just a little quick before we get up out of here. What you see out of them now, and what you think the difference is between the Coach Smarts, the Pruitts, the Granthams, and the Ricks.
Uh, I love what Georgia doing right now. Like you said, boy, I wish I had a chance to play for Kirby. I want to know, you know what I mean? I see how he is, and I feel like he get the most out of his players, like you said too.
He do, I ain't
Not to
gonna.
knock Rick, not to knock Rick. I don't want to talk bad about Rick either, because Rick he gave me opportunity. It just wasn't the right fit for me. But as far as Georgia right now, man, I love that defense, boy. And see, I'm just learning that 3-3-5 stuff that I've been at the high school and stuff like that right here. And the way they do it, and I'm watching Jarvis Jones come from Georgia and go to his high school and run that, you know what I mean, and implement it the way he did. Like, hey, Georgia is definitely on the rise. And I like the fact that we competing now, man, because that was the thing. We couldn't win the big games, bro, back then. That was the thing the knock on us back then was they always have a good team, but we don't win or finish. You know what I mean? But I feel like Kirby done brought a different mentality to Georgia, like you said. And Pruitt, shoot, I never had anything against Pruitt either. I like we was talking about before. You got coaches that have a system and just try to plug players into their system, and then you got coaches that evaluate their talent and they're gonna get the most out of their talent. That's what I feel like Kirby and Pruitt do. And I like to see them win, man. I root for them. Now, if they play Louisville, it's gonna be I might have to go. But other than that, boy, I'm
You a
Georgia all the
Georgia
way,
boy.
man.
You a Georgia boy at heart, bro.
Yeah, like I said, I never wanted to leave, man.
I already know
Even all the
nobody
trouble
did.
I got in, I'm right.
Well, bro, but at the end of the day, but the same way I told Trey, don't even look at your career like I got in a lot of trouble because if guys got in trouble for what y'all got in trouble for, that's what Georgia fans want now. I mean, we getting on the news for a lot worse things than y'all did.
Mhm.
So I think it's just the law of the land at the time and how it was. Um, but bro, I didn't know that story about the parents and that 2013 year was so tough for you. The way you carried it, bro, nobody ever knew. Um, you were still a big brother and a mentor, to everybody else. And I just think that if you came up in a different time, because now, bro, we don't even. I mean, like when Coach Smart got there, bro, we didn't even test every Tuesday, and if you were a habitual weed smoker, you got
Mhm.
put in a on-site rehab service where
Mm.
and you take a drug test in there, and if you fail, you just tell them, "Look, I had a bad week." You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
at that time,
Yeah.
it was counseling for us to where we met with
Yeah.
a person, and at that time, I didn't need the counseling at the time because I just was smoking. But now that I hear your story, bro, I think that if you would have had that program for you to where you really going in
Mhm.
there and telling somebody this is why I'm smoking and this is why I failed, I think it would have did a lot for you,
Mhm.
bro. But you went through all that. I did not know. So what I love to do on the back end of these shows is, you know, we just don't have these platforms for no reason. God, I feel like gave us all of a platform to play football, which created the platform for us to pass the knowledge on to people going on. Bro, I think it's very inspiring. I had no idea you was going through that in 2013 by the way you played and the way you was a big brother to us. So, bro, for all the kids that's out there listening and that's going to listen, let them know out there, about the mental health, you know, aspect of it. You're doing good for yourself right now. You play in the league, ball over. You're in the
Mm.
second transition of your life. Just get the people out there, how you feel about the mental health and life after football
Oh
and how you
yeah.
cope with it.
Say mental health is big, and it's something we don't really talk about in our community or amongst us as brothers that much. I feel like it's getting more awareness now. Uh, but man, I went through it so much, and football was all I had. Like even when I got kicked out, it was how can I get back to football? You know what I mean? How can I'm do this and do this so I can get back? But shoot, when it's over, like my last, when I knew it was over, I told my Achilles, I still got a ruptured bicep. Oh, let me see, guys. Still got a ruptured bicep right here. Yeah, I can't even turn them on here. You see that?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm supposed to have surgery on that. But after that, after I told my Achilles, it took me, what, 10 months to get back to running and all that. Uh, I just felt the change in my body. I knew I wasn't able to perform at a level that I wanted to. And that really, you know what I mean, put me in a dark place at the time. Uh, and I feel like all of us go through it at a certain point. When you love the game the way we do, and like I said before, with me losing my parents and stuff, I put all that into football. You know what I mean? I ain't had time to stop and think about what was going on because I gotta get right in football. You know what I mean? So I feel like I never really paid attention to a lot of that stuff or harped on it or until I was done playing. When I was done playing all of it, like it was waiting on me. You know what I mean? I feel like all of us go through that no matter what level we stop playing. If you truly love the game, if you truly put your all into it, when you're done, it's like you're trying to find your identity. You're trying to find out who you are outside of the game. You know what I mean? And a lot of people can say like, LeBron came up with the more than an athlete and stuff like that, and I believe in that. But when you play at that level, it's a certain amount of focus that it takes to be the type of player that you want to be. You know what I mean? It ain't too many. You can't have too many distractions. And
facts.
so now when you done and you done put everything on the back burner and all of it right here waiting on you, it's tough. Like I said, it's like a ton of bricks waiting on you. So I went through that, man. I seek counseling. I still meet with therapists and stuff to this day. Um, but for all my guys that's played the game, has went through it, and truly love the game, man. Don't feel ashamed. You know what I mean? That's what I want us to know. Like we see guys like Tom Brady and all these guys that they love the game and they're able to go in and talk about it now. They talking football, but they always tell us as a black man find something else to do. Find, you know what I mean? Oh, you can't do football your whole life, but we got coaches that have literally played and coached till they die because they
Coach,
love football that much.
fact,
But
fact.
for us, I just want us to know that it's okay, bro. It's okay. You don't have to try to find. But if you want to be a coach, if you want to stick with football like you doing, like Dale doing right now, that's why I tell I'm so proud of you, bro, because you finding the lane. You know what I mean?
Just
And
stay
it's gonna
close.
keep continue to it's gonna continue to grow. You ain't gotta give up football. Yeah, you can't play no more, but there's other stuff you can do to because if you truly love the game, you're gonna want to have some hand in it at some
Fact,
point. You know
fact.
what I mean? And so I just want us to know as black men, don't be ashamed of that, man, because we don't shame them coaches that coach their whole life and lead their family and don't say they don't see their kids or nothing. You know what I mean? We don't. So
Facts.
let's just give ourselves some grace, man, and be able to talk to one another and express how we truly feel. And I know we so competitive. All of us are competitive, but reach out to your brothers, man.
Reach out
Anybody,
to your
just
brothers, boy.
reach out to your brothers, bro. Check on them because you never know. I had a guy, KJ Blue from Louisville, that killed himself, man, and he was younger than me. He came in, he was a raw freshman, man, like just a freak of nature, like run, jump out the gym, all that. And he got done playing. He didn't play in the league like he wanted to as long as he wanted to. He ended up killing himself. And that's something like I was on the team with Dwayne Haskins. I watched what he went through. You know what I mean? I seen so many of my brothers go through it. You know what I mean? And feel like nobody was there for them. But I want us to start reaching out to each other. You know what I mean? I want us to start being there for each other and let each other know it's okay. It's all right to feel how you feeling. Because we all done been through it at some point. So that's it. That's kind of where I'm at in life right now. Just trying to keep my mental right for my kids, for my family, and continue to be a blessing to them and raise them on the right path. Um, feel like that's my purpose now. Like I said, can't play no more, none of that. But you know what I mean? Now it's on to the next. And for everybody, I want everybody to find that. And if you don't have it right now, that's okay too. Ask for help, seek for help, man. And I guarantee you, you will feel so much better just understand. Because now I'm able to understand a lot how I'm feeling now. Back then, you didn't understand.
You
You
ain't
you know
know.
you felt
You
you
ain't
was
know. You
mad,
ain't know, bro.
but you didn't understand why or how or what. You know what I mean? So
You ain't know.
that's what I want us to get to. Hmm.
Nah, bro, I appreciate that, man. This probably gonna be one of my favorite, episodes because the best thing I learned about this platform is, this is my, opportunity to give y'all flowers. And like I'm gonna say again for the third time, bro. If nobody ever told you, um, without you, boy, there's no wolf pack. Um,
Hmm.
there's no creativity on how to get four outside linebackers on the field at one time. And when I get a lot of people to say, "Oh man, that 2017 team, when y'all went to the Natty and won a Rose Bowl, man, y'all got Georgia back to where Georgia needed to be." And I do love them compliments, but I can't fully accept them, without guys like you,
Hmm.
Corey Moore, Shat Wiggins, and all those guys that had a hand in getting to Georgia is, where they are today. And
Hmm.
you was a chess piece, bro. As you can see, if your style of play, your body type, your positionless football skill that you had, uh, it translated to Georgia what it is now. Guys are going first round off the position you created. Mike McDonald is winning Super Bowls off of
Yeah, man, I'm proud of Mike.
facts, but he winning Super Bowls off guys that he saw during his first college job.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
best thing about this show is just giving y'all flowers if nobody else giving to them because y'all were a very important piece
Hmm.
to you know what we did in 2017. Y'all were a very important piece. The way that class when I got there in 13 raised us and we was able to pour that down. And luckily, bro, I was able to have Coach Smart, who just took
Hmm.
everything to the next level. And I wish y'all guys would have had that. Um,
Heck yeah. But
he's
I'm
he,
proud watching y'all that year too, boy. I ain't gonna lie. We came to the A to watch that game
yeah,
too. We
yeah,
was
yeah,
straight up.
yeah.
But you came in, I do want to say this, boy. You came in with the swag already, boy. You had the confidence on 10. That was like y'all whole class was kind of like that though, to be real with you. You, Shaq, Trey, all y'all. I'm talking about I said these young niggas.
They think they
These young
think
niggas on
they
the
hot
chain.
shit.
Yeah, like they been here before.
Yeah, it's been here before,
Straight up. But you
huh?
always that was always you. And that's what you know what I mean? You can appreciate that, bro. That's why I say I'm happy to see you doing what you're doing because you always been that. You ain't never wavered or changed who you were. You know what I mean?
Never
And those,
changed. Never changed.
yeah, and I feel like at Georgia, a lot of people had to change the state. The
You
ones that did.
you had to change though. Like that is a blessing too. Is that, and that's
Yeah.
why I say this too. Is that like, bro, like when I look at my journey, I should have got kicked out, after the DUI. But when Pruitt, came in and and he gave me that boost of confidence when Jordan
Mm-hmm.
Flo left, bro. He said, the the reporters, they asked him, "Well, you got Jordan and Flo leaving. How do you feel about the defense?" He said, "Man, I got Bellamy, and
Right.
he may be better than both of them."
Yeah.
That gave me a confidence that I didn't even know I needed. So,
Uh-huh.
like, and then when Coach Smart rolled in, bro, Coach Pruitt gave me so much confidence, and I had put up the stats I did, my junior year, that I was prepared for Coach
Mm-hmm.
Smart, man. But I wish the that the guy I brought on this show just experience Coach Smart. But
Mm-hmm.
I just want to give you flowers, bro. Me being in 2013 in red shirt, and bro, I looked up to you. I looked up
Mm-hmm.
to Flo. I looked up to
Yeah.
Jordan Jenkins, and I would say I put a lot of y'all guys' game into mine, and that
Uh-huh.
led me to the 2017 and 2016 season that I had. That were pretty good seasons. But if it weren't for you, Leonard Floyd or Jordan Jenkins, I wouldn't have
Mm-hmm.
that confidence that I had when y'all was gone, man. So if
Yeah.
anybody will never tell you, man, Davin, I appreciate you, bro, for what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the example you set out. It was three guys that I watched, like a hawk, my red shirt freshman year. That was you, Jordan Jenkins, and Leonard Floyd. And I
Man.
tried to incorporate all three of y'all games into mines when
Yeah.
it was my
That's crazy.
team.
I didn't ever even guess that, boy.
And I truly mean that, bro. I truly mean that. Even the way I played, the way I led, y'all guys
Mm-hmm.
gave us that tough love. Um, and bro, I just want to give you flowers. Boy, I think you was a bad boy, and even Flo will tell you
Appreciate it,
this
brother.
too, man. Flo go number 9 in the draft. Not take nothing away from for what Leonard Floyd did. I think his first game he had 3 sacks.
Flo going crazy.
Well,
Boy.
not taking away nothing Flo did, bro. But
Yeah.
he'll even tell you this, bro. What you did for us, you gave us that confidence to know that we just not DNs. So even though you think that I should have focused on DNs, sometimes, bro, God put us in this position in earth, but not. Sometimes God put us in the position of earth not for us,
Right. Yeah.
people.
I do.
And what you did, bro, is why Jalen Walker went first
Mm-hmm.
round. What you did is why Flo went first round. What you did is why Chris Cole gonna go first round, and that cycle gonna continue.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it wasn't for
Right.
you, nobody would ever know to move a defensive end, the safety, star, linebacker.
Right.
So, bro, I'm giving you props now, and this talking to a real football head who watch tape. You was the one
Uh-huh.
first popping off at hybrids. You know what I mean? So
Uh-huh.
I just appreciate
Appreciate you.
you joining the show,
Appreciate you,
bro.
brother.
And like I always say to finish the show, we only got so many, evenings before we leave this earth.
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody asks you to take away your evening to join them and share your time, you don't look at that lightly.
Oh
I
yeah.
appreciate
I
you for
agree.
joining One Love
Appreciate you
Media,
too, brother.
the Off the Clock. It's another episode. Y'all asked for them and we got them. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what the record books say. I don't care what the draft picks say. If it wasn't for Josh Harvey-Clemons, there's no Davin Bellamy. There's no Leonard Floyd. There's no, Adam Anderson. There's no Jalen Walker. There's no Chris Cole. There's no Zayden Walker. So whatever you're going through in life, I hope that this conversation gave your flowers, bro. I really appreciate you for joining Off the
I
Clock.
so appreciate that. Hey, and I want to tell you, I appreciate you for doing the same for my little cousin Sean and them when they were there. Hey, you looked out for him, boy, and that's real. That is real. 'Cause
I
I know
learned
he was
from
with you a
y'all, boy.
lot.
I learned from y'all,
Yes,
boy.
sir.
I learned from
Yes, sir.
y'all, boy. I learned from
Number
y'all.
love, brother.
Nah, no cap.
Number
This
love, brother.
episode of Off the Clock, man. This is Josh Harvey Clemens, man. He is the prototype. He is the prototype of what you see at Georgia here today. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you leave in the comments. We Off the Clock, man. I appreciate y'all. Bam.
Yes, sir.